watching the 726 show here in Mountain Home, and my name is Scott Callies. I am filling in for Dan Reynolds, who is out of town today. And I've got my wonderful daughter here who's filling in. Also, Karen McCaig is not able to be here today, so we'll be filling in and doing the show for you. We've got a great show today. Of course, we got the Red, White, and Blue Festival coming up this weekend. It's always a lot of fun, and we've got some people here that are going to be talking about it as well. We'll have Joel Bratton. He's the coordinator with the Red, White, and Blue Festival, as well as some the ladies from the Chicks and Spurs that will be talking about the Red, White, and Blue Rodeo coming up. So this should be a fun show. But let's start out from some of you guys may know from previous shows that me and my wife run the Old Time Restaurant there on the square. And my daughter, who is, you may have heard her known as the Pie Baby, she is the one that takes care of all the homemade cobblers and homemade fudge, and she's the one you want to keep on your good side when you got a sweet tooth. So let's talk a little bit about that. You've been doing that for a little while now.
Yeah, a few years. Yeah.
Do you like doing it?
I like it a lot. Yeah, I usually have my mom help me with stuff, but I like it a lot.
Your teachers do too, 'cause apparently you take quite a few to school to bribe the teachers, don't you?
Sometimes I bring some.
We're getting into that one time in any parent's life where they start to get nervous, and it's the one time where your kids go out and they get their learner's permit, which is where I'm at right now. I actually took her today, and Caitlin got her learner's permit today, which is a little nerve-wracking, but she drove us home, and I'm still alive, and I'm here to do the show, so that's a good sign. But so how was the learner's permit? Was it tough?
Well, it was my second time taking it because I did not pass the first time, but it wasn't too bad if you just study the book and make sure you know all your info.
And make sure you have the right book.
Yes.
That was our big issue the first time. We were given a book from a friend to study, and she got there, and come to find out a lot of the questions had changed. There's more in the new book, and so the first time now she didn't make it, but the second time I think you only missed. We did the math, I think, one question. I think once you get to 80%, it just cuts you off and says you passed. But now the nervous part is being on the road.
Yeah.
With her driving.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. See what else you're involved in. The Bomber Bells. You're on the Bomber Bells dance team.
Yes.
Which you've been on it a couple of years now?
Yes, I made it for my third year.
Third year. And Bomber Bells, this year they've gotten a lot bigger, if I'm correct.
Yes,
from
now
what you were saying.
We have two different teams now, like a high school team and a junior high team. We still correlate. We don't like single out the teams, but yeah, it's a lot bigger this year.
And they're like any other thing that's going on in Mountain Home. They're always needing funding. Right now, I know you guys are doing quite a few different fundraisers on your off time, trying to raise money for the program. And if anybody does want to support the Bomber Bells, they can go on to, I believe, the Facebook page.
Yes, the Bomber Bell Facebook page. We're doing a rib fundraiser. We did one of these a little earlier in the year, and they're really good ribs. They're $25 per rack, and if you go on the Bomber Bell Facebook page, you can find the thing for that, and you can order them.
Well, I know last time you guys ran it, I got a couple of ribs, and they were really, really good. And the money's going to a great program. I love your instructor and your teacher. She is just an excellent person. Does a lot with the program, and it's good to support it.
Yeah, we're doing competitions this year, which we did state last year, but we're doing a lot more different this year. So we need the fundraising.
Awesome. So if you want to help, just go to Facebook and look up Bomber Bells, and there'll be some pages on different fundraisers they're doing. Like I said, the rib fundraiser is the one coming up next, and the ribs are really, really good. Last time you guys sold like 100 of them or something like that.
We sold a lot of them.
I know when I went to pick up mine, they were just stacked up in the smoker, and they were good.
Yeah.
They were well worth it.
The pre-order date is July 11th.
Anything else going on this summer or any?
Not really. Not that I know of yet. We probably have something, but I have not been given it yet.
Awesome, awesome. Well, with Father's Day just passing, we actually took the day off and went on the lake for the day. Had a lot of fun, and first time I've just taken off a day and just had fun with the family and had a great time at the lake. And the water was beautiful. Let everybody know right now it was like 87 degrees, and we went out Sunday when we had the overcast, and it was just turned out to be an excellent day. But we're looking forward to a great show, and I thank Caitlin for being on here and helping me to host the show. And we have got Joel Bratton. He's the coordinator for the Red, White, and Blue Festival coming up next, and then later we'll have the ladies from the Chicks and Spurs here to talk about the Red, White, and Blue Rodeo. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back with Joel Bratton.